Hello everybody. Today we will solve the ICSE 2023 model question paper section B. Okay, let's get started. So this is our first problem. The following bill shows the GST rates and the marked price of the articles. So they have given us the marked price here and the GST is here. Okay, what is the total amount to be paid for the above bill? Okay, so first they have given us a rate. We need to find what are the GST amounts. So GST for graphic card. So GST for graphic card will be rupees. They have given it as 18%. 18% of 15,500. Okay, so if you calculate this, it will be 2790. Okay. And GST for laptop chargers, laptop adapters, what will be the GST? It's given as 28%, right? See, this is 28% for laptop adapters. So it should be 28% of 1900. Okay. So, so one more thing I just forgot to mention you before the start of this class. So please pause the video before each problem and then try it on your own and then see the solution. Okay, maybe you can have some better solution than me, then why to see my solution? Okay, so if you have a better solution, please share it in the comment also. It's for sure I don't know if it's not that I know everything. Okay, so we will have a discussion. And the reason I ask, the more important reason why I ask you to solve the problem before you see the solution is because that's how you learn things, right? Otherwise you won't be able to retain what how you need to do it. It will show you more clarity, you can use your brain more, right? So try it on your own first. So now coming back to the problem, this is 28 times 19. This will give us 532. Okay, so what is the total amount paid? This is the question, what is the total amount paid? Therefore total amount paid equals rupees. First, you have what is the mark price for graphic card? 15,500 plus 2790, and we have added the GST also, and the laptop adapter is 1900. The GST is 532. So when you add this up, you will get it as 20,722. Okay. Hope this is clear to you guys. So let's move to the next problem. The same thing. Please try it on your own first before you see the solution. So now here they have given us solve the following quadratic equation: 7x square plus 2x minus 2 equals 0. Okay, and we have to solve it up till two places of decimal. So given 7x square plus 2x minus 2 equals 0. Uh, so what you can do is you can write it like this as 1. You can write the given equation 1 is of the form a x square plus bx plus c equals 0. Hence the roots of the equation. Okay, because you have to write something, right? I don't want you to just solve it like x equals apply Sridharacharya, right? So write something. Hence the roots of equation 1 is x equals minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. Yeah, just write this. Okay, and then you uh, the given equation is of the form ax square bx plus c, where you can write this also, where a equals 7, b equals 2, c equals minus 2. Okay, so it is more clear. You kind of made a connection between a and the coefficients, a b c and the coefficients basically. So now you wrote the roots x equals minus b plus minus this, right? So I hope you guys know this thing. This is Sridharacharya. Then this root over b square minus 4ac, right? This inside this term is called discriminant, and some minus b. Okay, so let's do the calculation. B square is 4 minus 4a is 7, c is minus 2 divided by 2 times a is 7, right? So this is minus 2 plus minus 4 plus 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 7 is 56. And this should be 14. So minus 2 plus minus, just write root over 60 divided by 14. Now you see 60 can be written as 4 times 15 also, right? So when it can be written as 4 times 15, you can take 1, 2 outside, right? So it can be written as 2 root over 15. I hope this is clear to you, right? 60 can be written as 4 times 15. So root over of 4 is 2, 2 root 15, right? So this divided by 14. So this will give us minus 1 plus minus root 15 divided by 7, right? So you will be given a table where you can find the root over of this of value of root 15. Okay, so once you solve it, you will get this answers: 0.41 and minus 0.70, and this should be two places of decimal. So please keep that in mind. This, you should keep it up till two places of decimal. Okay, you will be given a table, just put that value here, do this calculation: minus 1 plus minus, there are two values you will get, divide by 7, and then this should be the final answers. Okay, I did this before, this calculation before, so I just wrote the answer. Okay, so it's pretty simple actually. Okay, let's move to the next question. So this is, they have asked us to use graph sheet for this question. Okay, use a graph sheet for this question. Draw a histogram for the daily earnings of 54 medical stores. Okay, number of medical stores. You see, if you add all this, this will give us 30, 40, 50, 30, 40, 46, 51, 54, right? This should give us always as comes as 54. They have given us, we have a daily earnings of 54 medical stores in the following table, and hence estimate the mode of the following distribution. Take 2 centimeter equals rupees 500 units. Okay, along the x-axis, and 2 centimeter equals 5 stores. So I do not have a graph paper right now with me, but I can make it very clear how it should show in your graph paper. Let's assume this is your graph paper. Okay, this is your x-axis, x dash, y dash. This is origin, right? This much everyone should do. Okay, so it is saying in the x-axis 2 centimeters. See from your scale that this is 2 centimeter. Mark, it should be, you will see the big lines. There will be some uh, big lines here, little bit bigger than the rest. So but still you measure it in your scale, see this is 2 centimeter, measure it with your scale, see 2 centimeter, and you should take 2 centimeter equals 500 units. Okay, so your x-axis starts from 4,000, daily earnings starts from 4,500, right? So we don't need this part, so we will say this is as 4,500. We'll declare this as 4,500. After 2 centimeter, again we will make this as 5,000. Okay, again after 2 centimeter this will be 5,500. Again after, it should be 6,000, 6,500, and 7,000. Okay, similarly it's saying take 2 centimeter equal to 5 stores. This should be 5 stores. Okay, 5, 10, 15, like that, 20. Okay, each 2 centimeter should be 5 stores. Measure it and with your scale, see this should be 2 centimeter. Okay, but don't write it for sure, just measure it. You will find this is 2 centimeters, so that 2 centimeter mark as 5 units. This has 10 units, this is 15, this is 20. Okay, now it's saying 4500 to 5000 should be 20. So 4500 to 5000, this should be, this is histogram we need to draw. So this should be this one. Just in case you, if you have problem in understanding graph and all these things and you're not getting, because you haven't practiced this before at all, and if you haven't seen graph before at all, then for sure what I am trying to say here might be a problem. Okay, but in case if you have such kind of problem, let me know in the comment section. I will then actually do make a separate video on graph sheets, histograms, cumulative frequency, all those type of things, right, to make it more clear. 5000 to 5500 is 14, so it is 15, so this should be somewhere like here, right? 5500 to 6000 should be 12, so this should be somewhere here. 6000 to 600 500 should be 5, so this should be somewhere here. 6500 to 7000 should be 3, so this should be somewhere here. So we drew the histogram, right? Now now what they have asked, draw the histogram in the following table and hence estimate the mode. So basically you see 4500 to 5000 is a maximum frequency 20, right? So mode should be somewhere here. Okay, so how do you find the mode? You join this part with this one. Okay, you have to join this two, and this part with the highest point is this one, right? The next bar is starting from this point. Since we don't have bar on the left side, we join this two. If we had a bar, we will join from that point only, the highest point. So for this side we will uh, join these 2 points. These 2 points we will join, we will draw a straight line. Okay, and this point we will draw a straight line. Wherever it intersects in the y-axis, that will be your mode. Hope this is clear to you. From whatever I'm seeing, it should be somewhere around 17. Okay, yeah, it might be different in the actual graph paper. Okay, it might not be exactly 7, it might be 16, 18. I mean, yeah, we have to draw it, but more or less you got how you need to do, what you need to do, right? That is more important. And also mention the scale here. Scale along x-axis, although it's given, but still do along x-axis. It's 2 centimeter equals rupees 500 units, and along y-axis, always in the graph paper write the scale just to be sure. Okay, equals 5 stores. So your examiner will also understand, okay, what is the scale has been taken, and then you proceed with the problem. Okay, so having said that, let me move to the next question. So question number 4 is finished. We completed all the 3 parts, right? 1, 2, 3. So now let's move to the question number 5. So similar approach. Please pause the video and then try on your own and then see the solution. Okay. So let's do the solution. Let me do it here. Solution. Okay, 5 3 A is given, B is given, C. These three metrics are given. Evaluate AB minus 5C. Okay. So let's say, let us first find out what is AB. A should is given as 3 minus 2 minus 1 4, and B is given as 6 1, right? This is A B. You have to multiply this. How do you multiply? You have to multiply this with this plus this with this, right? This will be your first element. So 3 times 6 plus minus 2 times 1. Okay, and your element, next element will be minus 1 times 6 plus 4 times 1, right? It should be minus 1 times 6 plus 4 times 1. Hope you guys know how to do matrix multiplication, right? In case you have problem also, please let me know. But if I go into detail explanation, that will take a long time. But please remember, in matrix multiplication, when m cross n is multiplied with n cross p, you get as m cross p. Okay, this two gets cancelled. It's not cancelled, but I'm just showing it. You get as m cross p. So you see, this is 2 cross 2 matrix. It's getting multiplied with 2 cross 1 matrix. So we will get a matrix which is 2 cross 1. So this is 2 cross 1 matrix. We got two columns and only one two rows and only one column, right? That's what we got here. So this is as 18 minus 2. This is minus 6 plus 4. This is we got as 16 minus 2. So AB we got AB, and then we have to find out. Therefore, AB minus 5C equals AB. Now we know 16 minus 2 minus 5 C. We have to put this C minus 4 5, right? So the final answer will be 16 minus, we have to multiply 5 with the minus 4. So this will give us minus 20, right? And minus 2 minus 5 times 5. Now 5 multiplied with 5 is 25, right? So this is gives us 36. This gives us minus 27. Hope this is clear to you guys. So this is your answer to question 5.1. Pretty simple problem, right? Okay, let's move to the next question 5.2. In the given figure, O is the center of the circle. O is the center. The tangent PT meets the diameter RQ, produced at this one. I'm not sure what is. I think this is a typo error. Let me see the actual question. Let me bring the actual question paper. Actually, I typed it. Actually, I copied it basically here. So it's 5.2 we are doing, right? Okay, this R just came into between. It should be here. Okay. The tangent PT meets the diameter RQ. So just this is a 3 mark question. Okay, there is no 3 here. This is a 3 mark question. So the tangent PT meets the diameter RQ. Okay, produced at P. Okay, prove that triangle PQT is similar to triangle PTR. Okay, so what we have to prove? To prove A is to prove triangle PQT is similar to triangle PTR, right? This we have to prove. Okay, now angle P is common to both triangle PQT and triangle PTR. Hence, angle, just write this angle explicitly if you want. TPQ. Basically, this is one triangle, right? So write TPQ, and the other triangle is PTR. So write TPR equals TPR. So this is common angle. That's why this two should be equal for sure. It's common sense, right? This is common to both the triangles. Now you see this angle. For this angle should be equal to this angle, right? Alternate angles, right? So these two are equal. They are like angles in alternate segment. Again, angle PTQ equals angle TRP, since they are angles in alternate segment, right? Hope you guys get it. So by angle axiom, This two angles are equal. Two angles are equal, right? So by angle axioms, triangle PQT is similar to triangle PTR. So hence proved. Okay. So first A you proved it, and now B. Now comes the B part. Okay. So since both are similar, they have given PT as 6 centimeter and QR as 9 centimeter, and they asked you what will be the length of PQ. Okay. So you see PQ, the angle opposite to this, the side opposite to this angle is PQ, right? What is the equal angle of PTR PTQ? This angle. These two angles are equal, right? So PQ divided by the side opposite to this angle is PT. The side opposite to this angle. Okay, just in case you are not able to follow my cursor well. So the angle opposite to TRQ is PT, right? Again, so if these two are equal, this is common to both, right? Then then angle PQT will be also equal to this thing, angle PTR, right? So side opposite to angle PQT is PT, and the side opposite to angle PTR is PR. So the side should be in proportion. Basically, that is what I'm doing. In a similar triangle, the sides are in proportion, right? So I'm trying to write two sides where you know the PT. This side I'm trying to put in the equation. In this equation, I'm trying to put PT, and since we have to find the length of PQ, I'm trying to put at least this entire one PR, so that PR can be divided into PQ and QR, right? So from here, what we get, PQ is 6. Sorry, this is PQ. Okay, right. So PQ is there. Okay, PT is 6 square. Okay, so I will multiply. Let's cross multiply times PR. PR you can write as PQ plus QR, and this should be PT square, right? Just cross multiplying all of it. PQ, let us consider PQ as X. We will write in the assumption. X times X plus QR is 9 and PT is 6 square. Assuming PQ equals X centimeter. Okay. Now it becomes a simple quadratic, right? X square plus 9x minus 36 equals 0, right? From here, what we can write is x square, uh, x minus 36 equals 0. It should be minus. So 36, like 12 times 3 is 36, right? So 12 minus 3 will give us 9. So from here, x square plus 12x minus 3x minus 36 equals 0. So if we common take out x as common in the first two terms, we get this, and now we take minus 3 as common, we get x plus 12 equals 0. Implies x comes out as 3 and minus 12. Since x cannot be minus 12, therefore x equals 3. Or you can write more explicitly that since x cannot be a negative term, therefore x equals 3. Okay. So here at the end, you will write answer PQ equals 3 centimeter. Hope this is clear to you guys. Okay, let's move to the next question. So factorize the given polynomial completely using remainder theorem. So they have given you 6x cube plus 25x square plus 31x plus 10. Now basically you have to factorize the entire polynomial, right? So but you know according to remainder theorem, if a polynomial is divided by x minus a, the remainder should be f of a, right? And if x minus a is a factor of that expression, expression f x, then f a should be equal to 0, right? Just want to give you a review of what is factor theorem and what is remainder theorem. Okay, so now what we have to do when we are given with a problem, we have to find a value for which this expression becomes zero. Okay, it's because they have asked us to factorize the given polynomial completely, so we have to basically find one factor on our own. So if x equals 1, then let's check if x equals 1. Just check in the rough. It's like 6 plus 25, it's 31, and again 31, and again 10. So it's not happening, right? It's not coming to 0. If x equals minus 1, then it's minus 6, and this becomes, then it's becoming minus 6 plus 25 minus 31 plus 10. So these three terms becoming 0, and this minus 6 remains, right? So still this is not happening. Now like that you will see it, this becomes equals to 0 at x equals minus 2. So you will get it very soon, right? Try 1 minus 1, 2 minus 2, or maybe 3 minus 3 maximum. Within that you will mostly get it. Okay, so let's putting x equals minus 2 in the expression. First also write let fx equals 6x cube plus 25x square plus 31x plus 10. Putting x equals minus 2 in f of x, we get 6 times minus 2 cube plus 25 minus 2 square plus 31 minus 2 plus 10 equals 848 minus 100. This should be minus 26 plus 10, right? So 60 plus 40 is 108, 110, and this is 110. So all of this cancels out, and this becomes 0. Therefore, so you have to write this thing. Therefore, from factor theorem, you're getting this from factor theorem, right? Otherwise, how can you prove that you are using remainder theorem or factor theorem, whatever? Therefore, from factor theorem, x plus 2 is a factor of fx. Now what you have to do, you have to divide this expression x plus 2. You have to divide this expression fx with x by x plus 2 basically. And 25x square plus 31x plus 10, right? So you see this is x plus 2 and this is 6x cube, right? So first multiply x plus 2 with 6x square. So then you will get this as 6x cube, right? And then 6x square will also get multiplied by 2. So you will get it as 12x square. Just subtract as usual. This 2 gets cancelled out. This is as 3. This is 1 x squared. This comes down plus 31x. Okay, plus multiply it with 13x. So you will get it as 13x square plus, now 13x is multiplied with 2, which gives us as 26x. Again subtraction, this 2 gets cancelled out, this becomes 5x plus 10. Okay, so now x plus 2 will get multiplied by 5. You will get it as 5x plus 10, and then subtraction, everything becomes 0. The remainder is 0. Then the other factor is 6x square. So the other factor is 6x square plus 13x plus 5. But you cannot stop here, okay, because it's saying factorize the given polynomial completely. So you have to factorize this it's also 6x square plus 13x plus 5. Okay, so it's simple, right? You can factorize, I guess. So put x here plus 5 here. Okay, this should be 5. So 5 6 is 30, right? So 30. So 30, 10 times 3 is 30, and also 10 plus 3 we will get as 13. In case you have problem in factorizing things or anything, also please let me know. Okay, I will just show you how to factorize. 6x square plus 10x. Here you are getting plus 3x plus 5, right? So here you are taking 2x as common, 3x you are getting here, 5 you are getting here, plus 1, 3x plus 5. Okay, and you are getting 2x plus 1 when you take 3x plus 5 as common. Therefore, yeah, write the entire expression equals x plus 2, which this is a factor, original factor, you got x plus 2, then 2x plus 1 and 3x plus 5. This is your answer, right? Just write it little properly. Okay, answer the required factorize the required the okay, it's saying, so you just write the 6x cube plus 25x square plus 31x plus 10 equals x plus 2 2x plus 1 times 3x plus 5, or write the required factors of this are x plus 2 comma 2x plus 1 and 3x plus 5, something like that. Okay, just write it clearly. So, okay, we have done two questions, 4 and 5. Let's move to the next question, 6. Here, it's given ABCD is a square where B is 1, 3, D 3, 2 at the endpoints of diagonal BD. Okay, find the coordinates of point of intersection of the diagonals AC and BD. Okay, similarly, please try to solve on your own. Okay, first, and then we will see how to do it. So, here, let's say this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. So B is given as 1 comma 3, D is given as 3 comma 2, right? Are the endpoints of diagonals B and D. Find the coordinates of the point of intersections of AC and BD. Since this is a square, the point of intersections will be in the middle, right? It should be in the middle, right? So number one, so right like this, coordinates of point of intersection of the diagonals AC and BD equals midpoint of points B 1 comma 3 and D 3 comma 2. So the midpoint of B and D will be the coordinates of point of intersection of these two diagonals, right? Diagonals of the square AC and BD, right? This should be the midpoint. This should be the coordinates of the point of intersections. So the midpoint, what are the midpoints? It's like 3 plus 1 by 2, comma 3 plus 2 by 2, right? So we get it as 2 comma 5 by 2. So this is your answer A. Now, what is B? How to solve B? The equation of the diagonal AC. What is the equation of the diagonal? So this is also 90 degree. Since this is square, everything is 90. So this is also 90 degree. Okay. So what is the equation of the diagonal AC? So we can find the slope of BD, right? Slope of the line joining points B and D is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, right? Or y2 is what? 3 minus y1 is 2, x2 is 1, x1 is 3, or 1 divided by 2, or basically minus half, right? Therefore, slope of AC equals, we all know, right? Slope of AC times slope of BD should be equals minus 1, right? Since these since the lines BD and AC are perpendicular to each other, right? Since these two lines are perpendicular to each other, AC and BD, therefore their slope should be equals -1, right? So we already know this. So we found what is the slope of BD. We already found the slope of BD as -half. So slope of AC equals 2. It's not, I'm doing it here, okay? So right now I'm doing it here. Star. Yeah, that's a better way of putting it. Okay. So you got the slope of uh, AC, right? You got the slope of AC. Okay. And you know one point, you know one point in the intersection points you know right now. It's 2 comma 5 by 2. But 2 comma 5 by 2 also falls on AC. 2 comma 5 by 2 falls on AC. And you know the slope of AC. Now the required equation of diagonal AC is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, right? Or y minus y1 is 5 by 2, m is 2, x minus x1 is 2. So basically what you will get is 2y minus 10 equals 2x minus 4, which can give you y minus 5 equals x minus 2 times 2, which will give you uh, just once again. Yeah, I see I did a mistake here. It is 2y minus 5, right? Sorry for it. It's a silly mistake. So this is 2y minus 5. This is 2x minus 4. Okay, so 2 to the 4x minus 4 to the 8. Yeah. So here it will be 4x minus 2y equals, if 8 goes to the other side, this should be 3. So this is the answer. So you got the equation of the diagonal AC, right? How you got it? First you found the equation of the, you found the slope of the BD, right? You found slope of the other diagonal. So once you found the slope of the other diagonal, now you know what will be the slope of the diagonal which is perpendicular to BD. The, you know, the both the slopes multiplied equals -1. From there you found the slope of AC, and you already know the point of intersection, which is 2 comma 2 comma 5 by 2. From there you put this equation where y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, right? One point formula basically, where you know the slope and you know one point, what will be the equation of this straight line. Okay. So yeah, hope this is clear to you. Now we will move to the next problem. Okay. So prove that root over of sec squared theta plus cos squared theta equals sec theta times cos theta. Now start from LHS. Either write LHS or no need to write LHS. That's fine. But sec squared theta plus cosec squared theta, this is equals to 1 by cos squared theta plus 1 by sin squared theta, right? So this is equals to sin squared theta times cos squared theta. This will give us sin squared theta plus cos squared theta, right? This is equals to 1 by sin squared theta times cos squared theta, right? Since sin squared theta plus cos squared theta equals 1. Okay. This will give us 1 divided by sin squared theta is cosec squared theta, right? 1 divided by cos squared theta is sec squared theta, and this will give us sec theta times cosec theta. Hence proved. Equals RHS if you want to write, or maybe if you don't want to write, leave LHS, RHS both, or eliminate both of them and then just write hence proved. Okay. So this is an easy problem. Hope you guys are following what I'm doing, and also I hope that you are trying to do it on your own before you are seeing the solution. Okay, that is also important. And in case somewhere you don't understand something, or maybe you just don't understand trigonometry well, or something like that, please let me know. I will make a very quick video on that in 1 or 2 days. In the comment section let me know, and then we can have a discussion on it, and then on that part, which part you haven't understood, and those, right now I'm solving the entire set. So there can be something which you don't understand, right? You don't understand how to factorize, you don't know what is factor theorem, you don't know sine square theta plus trigonometry, right? All those things, small things which I'm assuming you have covered it. You don't know 1 point formula, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. If 2 points in a straight line is there, then what you need to do, you don't know. So those kind of things, right? Geometry, what is, maybe have problem in GST, right? Like what is central GST, state GST, is it an intra-state trade or an interstate trade, what I need to do in the entire channel, right? Manufacturer, wholesaler, retailer, customer, in the entire channel, how can I find the GST? So wherever there is a problem, please let me know. Okay, I am very willing to help you guys. 2 months is left for the boards. For sure we can do better if we are serious right now, and we communicate well. Okay, thank you. So let's move to the next question. So again, the first last term and the common difference of the arithmetic progression are 98,001 and 7 respectively. Find the following for the given arithmetic progression. Okay. So the first last and the common difference are given. Okay. The number of terms n and the sum of the terms. Okay, sum of the term n. So we can write, let us assume, no, first term a given as 98, common difference d, common difference d is given as 7, and last term, let's say tn equals 1001. Okay, now according to the problem, okay, tn equals 1001, you can write it as a plus n minus 1 times d equals 1001. Let me do it here to save some space. A is given as 98, n you need to find the number of terms, and d, right now you know this is 7, they have given it to you, 1001. So n minus 1 times 7 is 3903. Okay, so from here you will find n equals 130. Okay, this is your answer to question A. The number of terms you found out, it should be 130. Okay, now what is B? The sum of the n terms. So sum of n terms equals n by 2 times first term plus last term, right? I'm sure you guys know all this, first term plus last term. So n is given as 130 divided by 2. First term is 98, last term is 1001, right? So from here, if you do the calculation, it's pretty easy calculation, right? You have to just add it, and then this will divide by this. This will give it as 2 6 12 110 5. So you have to just multiply 65 with this number, 1099. So 65 times 1099. So when you multiply it, you will get it as 71435. Okay. So this is answer B. So hope this is clear to you. So we have solved the third problem. So 4, 5, 6 are solved. Okay. So now 7. Let's come to this problem 7. Okay. A box contains some green, yellow, and white balls, white tennis balls. So they have a box here. They have some green balls, like this green balls. they have some yellow balls, and they have some white tennis balls. Just made some different designs. Okay, white tennis balls. The probability of selecting a green ball, the probability of selecting a green ball is 1 by 4. The probability of selecting a yellow ball is 1 by 3. If the box contains 10 white balls, so here they have given 10 white balls are there. Okay. Then find the total number of balls. What is one question and probability of selecting a white ball. So let's do B first. Okay, it will be more simple. It's the probability of selecting a green ball. If you are given like some balls like that, and if you are to pick one random ball, then at least you will pick one ball, right? It can be either green, yellow, white. No, that is fine. But if you are to pick one ball and you picked one ball, that probability will be one, right? So let us assume probability of picking a white ball be x. Okay, so you picked up white ball, that's probability is x. Therefore, according to the problem, the probability of picking a green ball plus a yellow ball plus a white ball, that probability should always be equals to 1, right? Because if you pick one ball, you have to, when you are picking a ball at random, the total probability should be 1, right? So from here, 12 4 plus x equals 1. So 5 7 by 12 plus x equals 1. So x equals 5 by 12. So this is a probability of selecting a white ball. Okay, now let us do the total number of balls in the box. You see that the probability of selecting a white ball right now is probability of selecting a white ball equals 5 by 12, right? So you got this probability. Now implies, and let's say you assumed total number of balls is t. So you, how many white balls are actually there in this box? 10 white balls. So 10 white balls are there out of how many total number of balls? T. This should be the probability of picking a white ball, right? 10 divided by T. Total number of white balls and total number of balls is T and total number of white balls is 10. So 10 by T should be the probability of selecting a white ball, right? Favorable outcomes by total number of outcomes, right? And this is given as 5 by 12, not given as, you found this as 5 by 12. So from here t should be equals, if you calculate t, 10 times 12 by 5, so t should be equals to 24. This is answer, total number of balls, answer A. Okay, hope this is clear to you guys. So let's move to the next problem. Okay, this is 7-1. Okay, this is 7-2, right? So yeah, a cone and a sphere having the same radius are melted and recast into a cylinder. The radius and height of the cone are 3 centimeter and 12 centimeter. If the radius of the cylinder so formed is 2 centimeter, find the height of the cylinder. Okay. Mm, Radius and height is given, and the cone and the sphere, they have the same radius. Okay. The cone and the sphere are the same radius. Okay. So now, so basically you can write according to problem. You see this cone and the sphere, they are being melted and recast into a cylinder, right? So you know when we do that, then the volume of the cone plus the volume of the sphere will be equal to the volume of the recast cylinder. recasted cylinder, right? So what is the volume of the cone? Volume of the cone is 1/3 pi r square times h. R is 3 square, h is 12. What is the volume of a sphere? 4/3 pi r cube. R is given as 3. And what is the volume of a cylinder? Pi r square h. R is given here as 2 and h is our, we have to assume h as, assuming h equal to height of the cylinder. Either write it in the top or write it here. H, height of the cylinder. Okay. So you can write either in the top, that is the best thing, or else you can write here in the bracket itself, because you are declaring a h, right? It's not that you're using something for randomly. You're saying what is h. So from here, if you see, pi will get cancelled, 3 will go out, 1 3, this will go out, this will give 2, so this is 36. Just don't cancel these 3 and this 3 like this, right? Just for the, because when you are given something like this, 4/3 pi r cube, actually you can do like this should be 3 square, right? So basically don't even need to write this, just think on your own, right? If you 1 3 gets cancelled, it should be 3 square, so 3 3s are 9 times 4 is 36. Okay, just think like that. And because you cannot just deduct this 2, deduct this 3 like that randomly. Okay, so this will give us 4h. So this is 72 equals 4h. This will give us h equals 18. Okay, answer, therefore height of this cylinder is 18 centimeter. Okay, hope this problem is clear to you. Okay, so let's now move to the next one. In the given diagram ABCD, ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, and PQ, where is PQ is a tangent to the smaller circle at E. Okay, given angle AEP equals 70 degree, angle AEP equal to 70 degree, angle BOC, BOC is okay, BOC is 110 degree. Find angle ECB, angle ECB. Okay, okay. So angle ECB is equal to the same thing, right? Angle this one, which is AEP, AEP, right? Angle AEP. Why? From what condition? Alternate segment, right? From alternate segment. Okay. So therefore, this is equal to 70 degree, right? Angle ECB, you found it at 70 degree. Number B, angle BEC, BEC. So angle B, and you see it's given BOC is 110, right? Angle BEC has to be angle BOC divided by 2. Now angle BOC is given as 110 degree. So this should be equal to 55 degree, right? If this one is 110 degree, then this should be half of that, right? I hope you guys all know these properties. In case you don't know, let me know. I will discuss this. Make a maybe a separate video on all of this. Oh, sorry. This is another chord basically touching this two. If this is a x degree, this should be x by 2. Wherever it forms. If it forms here, here, it doesn't matter. Where if this is x, this will be x by 2. Okay. Hope this is clear to you. See angle BFC. What is angle BFC? Okay. So let's say you see uh, BFC, right? So this will be, you see, it doesn't matter where it forms, it's forming the same angle, right? X by 2, x by 2. So similarly, if BFC, and it should be equal to BEC basically. BFC should be equal to angle BEC. That is, it should be given. It should also be 55 degree. Like two points on a circle, if it forms an angle, these 2 points, it doesn't matter where it forms, what that angle. All will be equal. Sorry, this is on the circle. Okay, this all will be x degree. Even if it forms here, everything will be x degree. Okay. So now the last part. Okay, is the cursor working or not? Yeah. Okay. The last part we have to find angle DAB. Okay. Now you see, first we will find this angle here. What will be this angle? Angle BCD. This will be 180 degree minus angle BCE, right? Because this is a straight line, right? Just write it. Since this is a straight line, the angle at C is equal to 180 degree. Okay. So BCD equal to 180 degree minus BCE. So angle BCE is, we found BCE, right? ECB we found it as 70 degree. Okay. So from here we get this as 110 degree. Now you see, this is, they have said it. Uh, ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. So ABCD, if ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, therefore angle DAB equals 180 degree minus angle BCD. Since ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, the opposite angle sum is 180 degree, right? So this is 180 degree minus 110 degree. This gives us 70 degree. So I hope this problem is clear to you. So now we have like three more sums, 8, 9 and 10. So I will make a separate video today only, like after sometimes. Okay, and I will solve those three problems also. Actually, I'm tired now. Okay, so hope you guys are clear. You are enjoying the videos. Please also like and share the videos. Just give me some time. I will make another video for 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it will come today only very soon, right? It's like lot of problems. Okay, so yeah, enjoy your day, and any problem, please let me know. We will make a video out of it. Okay, thank you. Bye.